We're back. It's a Minute on Scandal, a recap of the latest episode of Scandal from a male point of view. In Washington, D.C. is Troy Johnson. Mark Clark is in New York. We're concrete. What did Jay-Z say in that song? Alicia Keys, concrete something?
Made of.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Concrete jungle.
Where dreams are made of.
Where dreams are made of. We're pathetic, man.
Tony, we'll get you one that you know. Broken glass everywhere.
Yeah, Tony knows it, Tony.
Tony knows that one.
Oh. Hotel, motel. Man. Anyway, it's Minute on Scandal, a recap of the latest episode of Scandal. This one's called Pencils Down. I am Tony Scott in Dallas. And this one starts out with the Liberty Report with Sally Langston. You know, I sure be glad when her comeuppance comes to her, man.
Yes, yes.
You know, I'm kind of sick of Sally Langston, man.
I am.
I just resent the fact that she murdered her husband and she just basically got away scot-free and then got this lucrative job hosting the Liberty Report. I just resent the hell out of that, man.
Well, who else is going to introduce each week of the show?
Well, I guess so, man.
Hi, I'm Sally Langston. I've been reduced to basically setting up the scene.
And so she like a cross between Nancy Grace and who?
Hillary Clinton.
Oh, well, okay. I thought you were gonna go more media, Tony, but okay.
Well, Nancy Grace. I mean, she's Nancy Grace isn't a. Well, I guess she was a politician, and she was like a former DA, huh?
Okay.
I think so. So, anyway, Sally announces that she's hosting the Republican debate that's coming up. Oh,
that's
boy.
how she said it, too. Hey, y'all, I'm hosting.
Yeah. So Olivia representing Mellie and Liz representing Susan and Hollis Doral representing himself on negotiating terms of the debate. Liz wants Susan standing on a box because she's the shortest one. Hollis says, and risk losing all that short vote? That short vote? Mellie walks away from the negotiation. Well, actually, Olivia walks away from the negotiating over a red light and a buzzer, and threatens to pull Mellie for an exclusive TV interview that'll air at the same time as the Republican debate. Ta-da! Yeah, ta-da! She wins. Olivia wins.
Come on, Olivia. Come on now.
It makes you wonder, though, if the negotiations are that petty.
Oh, they are. Absolutely, Tony. They really are. Everything from, they mentioned a clear pedestal to one that's blocked, or
who's in the middle.
I've heard, who's in the middle, the temperature of the room.
Wow.
They go through everything.
Wow, that's crazy.
Whether people have, how much time people have for rebuttal, how much time people have for opening statement. Yeah, they go through all that stuff.
Do the men dress left or dress right?
Maybe.
I think the only, like in our real situation, Donald Trump was like the only one who really had the pull to really like dictate stuff.
For the Republicans? Yeah,
for a minute.
Maybe so. For a minute.
Ben Carson had no pull.
Yeah, well, no.
I'm pretty much happy with whatever we decide.
Man, Ben Carson, Lord, anyway, I'm sorry.
Susan hit the debate. Susan hit the debate practice out of the park, man. She's on her game. She is on her game. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And then we find out that Edison Davis is running for president. So he's running as a Republican? Democrat. Okay. All right. David goes to Abby to talk about his women problem. Good versus nasty sex. And she don't want to hear it. Abby's like, ew.
Right.
I mean, who goes to their ex to talk about? I don't know. I've been out of the loop too long.
I think some people forgot that they actually were doing it.
They were in love.
Yeah.
You know.
So she started looking through his bags and stuff.
Yeah. Susan is going to have David come up on the stage after the debate to hug. Photo op. Liz was pushing for this and asked David if he wouldn't mind. Susan asked him, and he kind of hesitated for a while, and then he said, yes, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it after I do you.
Right.
Cyrus is coaching Vargas' staff on how to do their jobs. He's trying to motivate them. He's not a motivator, though, because Vargas' brother Alex comes in and just handles the room. Cyrus's mind was blown.
Well, Tony, I'm going to disagree. I think he's a motivator, but the younger guy had a little bit more, more charisma.
Well, I think Cyrus is out of touch with people that young. I don't think he has that anymore. Because I think Cyrus is too polished.
He's speaking the wrong language.
Exactly.
All right, guys, we're going to get in here and do a 23 skidoo. That's 1-1 for the Gipper.
and Cyrus was clearly intimidated by the fact that Alex just came in and housed the room, man.
Yeah, or pissed off.
The focus group doesn't like Mellie. And Mellie doesn't understand why they don't like Mellie. And actually, Huck tried to say something. She told Huck to shut up.
And there's your answer.
Who tells Huck to shut up? Mellie Grant told Huck to shut up?
He's like, I will pull your molars.
Quinn is tailing. Didn't Huck pull Quinn's molars?
Yes.
Back in the day, remember that?
She's still looking for him, too. Where are my damn teeth at?
Not my teeth. well, Gumby, they're over here.
Right.
Quinn is tailing Jake, but finds nothing. So Olivia puts Quinn on plan B because Olivia's determined to find out what the hell Jake's up to. Quinn is at a network event that Jake's fiance Vanessa is at, and she introduces herself as a former classmate, and she really worms her way into Vanessa's life.
Let me just say this. I don't believe it. Hey, you don't remember me, but my name's Jackie, and hey, girl, tell me all the details of your life.
Yeah.
She hit her off with the little right tones, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we were in class together. Remember we took that one?
Your poetry is legend.
Yeah. So if people that are trying this kind of BS, you got to hit them with a nice fat compliment.
Yeah.
And you got to get some facts. You got to know the facts. You got to know the bio.
Yeah. I
know where you went to school. I know what year you graduated. And, maybe you know a couple of people around. Oh, yeah, you remember Joe's blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. That's true.
You're right, Troy.
You're right. And that compliment, that's what set it off.
But, yeah.
The compliment got it.
But what if Vanessa...
Troy, you're absolutely right, because if somebody rolled up and was like, man, I used to listen to y'all all the time in Baltimore, man. You and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then you're right. It does just take one thing, and you're kind of like, I don't even know this person, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Yep, and it always... Yeah. It works well. It always falls off the rails when somebody calls me Mark. Then I got to beat their ass.
Well, y'all resemble each other so much, man.
Right.
It's just...
Hey, Mark, hey. No, my name is not...
Hey, man.
Yeah, hey, man. People don't know me. People think I'm Tom Joyner in New York. Thank you.
Yeah, well...
They listen every night. Hey, man, Tom Joyner, man. Let me ask you this, man.
Hey, man, when we worked in St. Louis and we were owned by Noble Broadcasting, and for those who don't know, we got to know each. We all worked together in St. Louis for a while. John Noble came to town one time, or John Lynch came to town one time.
Yes.
He's owned Noble Broadcasting, and he saw me. He goes, "Hey, Tom, how you doing?"
Tony, he was calling you Uncle Tom. I never had the heart to tell you this.
Is that what it was, man?
Oh, man.
Damn, I'm crushed. Abby is talking with Susan, and she innocently, she didn't even know that David was messing around with Susan, but she mentions to Susan David's problem with these two women. And Susan she's devastated, and she can't focus at the debate practice. She's just sucked. She sucked beyond suckdom.
Hold up. What is Abby doing?
Well, Abby didn't know that David was messing around with Susan.
But she's just chatty Cathy with the vice president.
Yeah,
talking about somebody else's business.
Yeah, it was kind of...
It was kind of foul.
Yeah, it was kind of foul. Now that you mention it that way, man. Yeah, maybe so.
Now, guys, are we? We're men.
Yes,
so
we are.
We look at things differently, but is it fair to basically, say that, the vice president is so off her game she can't even get her job right, based on a man? Is that like, does that kind of tap into the whole women and emotion thing,
Well, wow. That's a great point, man. But
Mark, you saying she can't answer the phone at 3 a.m.? Is that what you're trying to say?
You know what I mean? I don't know. My boyfriend's cheating on me. I can't even.
I mean, she really. I mean, when you really fall for someone, early on, and you fall hard, and they're on your mind all the time, then you find out they're two-timing you, man.
Yeah, that was tough.
That's a tough thing, man.
But do you think the guy, a guy, would be portrayed the same way? A guy who's heartbroken.
Well, see, here's my theory on that. See, guys, women are very strong. Women, they get hurt, yeah, and they get, what happened with Susan that happened. See, women like to get even. Women like to, they like to throw your clothes out on the lawn. They like to slash your tires, bust out a window. Men get homicidal. Have you ever noticed that? When we don't take it very well, we actually want to kill people. It happens time and time again. So I don't know, man. I think women are better at managing those emotions than men are, because we just lose it.
But you get the
and you're talking about extremes here. Let's put that.
Well,
you get the feeling though, if it's a guy who's having a problem with his gal, he could still get his speech right. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, okay.
Well, I think that's an individual thing though, because she clearly has never been comfortable even being vice president.
Yeah. She obviously has shades of brilliance, but she has been overwhelmed with a lot of things in general terms with her job.
Yeah.
But I would say I'm going to give women some props, because women, I think, are better perhaps at compartmentalizing situations like that.
Okay.
Especially if there's another woman around, to kind of like, a woman gets some devastating news. She calls her girlfriend, girl, you need to snap it together right now. And she does.
Yeah.
Like, whoop, tears shut down.
Yep.
Everything.
Wait a minute, Troy. You sounded like her heavy black friend. Wait a minute, buddy.
Oh, man.
See, guys, we'll call our boy, and our boy will be like, yeah, man, that's kind of hard, man. Hey, man, you want to get some wings?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, Kobe just hit 43 points, man. Are you watching the game, dog? This is the last game.
Look at the bright side, man. Kobe got scored 60.
Man, you ain't never gonna see nothing like that again, man.
Man, come on.
Think about it. You were there.
Man, was that a gunshot?
Hello?
Right? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, Troy, can you get some wings? I don't think Tony's answering. I heard a gunshot, and I heard from him, so let's go get some wings.
Yeah.
All right, back to the show. Hollis is not practicing for the debate. He's at the gun range, and he wraps some bacon around his assault rifle and then breaks off a clip and undoes the foil, and the bacon's done. And he was like, don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Just a pig.
And though I saw that on social media, and I knew where it was going, my fat boy tendency still was excited when the bacon came out. Bacon.
That is delicious.
That was truly smoked bacon, man. That was true. Yes.
He said smoky.
Mellie is practicing, and Olivia tells her, lose the bitch face.
Yes, see.
Olivia wants filibuster Mellie. Mellie says, well, I had to pee that day really bad. That's where that thing,
Tony, are you familiar with the bitch face reference? That kids are using that as a whole phrase now.
No, man, I'm not.
Troy, are you on it?
Resting bitch face, Tony. You haven't heard of it?
I never heard that before.
RBF.
Yeah.
No.
Basically, my face. and Mark's gonna laugh at that because it's people that have kind of a perpetual either frown or just kind of not, it could be angry looking face, or just not a passive face, but one that looks pensive or stressed, or that's me. I don't know why.
Yes, RBF, baby.
But I have RBF.
RBF. What is RBF?
Resting bitch face.
Oh, resting bitch face. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
RBF.
And Tony, see, Maria, ask Maria, she'll tell you. But the kids have found a way to cuss without cussing now. And every week, my youngest introduces some stuff. I'm like, wait a minute, you're trying to get away from cussing. Like, so RBF is resting bitch face. Yes. And then, what's the other one, Troy? When they basically say something's effed up, they say it's not effed up. They say it's like, they use basically, instead of saying it, they say another word, You're like, wait a minute.
Hold on here.
You're cussing.
It's kind of like when racists were trying to use another word for the N word. Remember, they were using Canadian. You got to watch them Canadians, man. What the hell? And when that came out, it just so happened we had a brother from Canada working at the radio station. We were like, what the hell?
What did I do, eh?
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. As Quinn explains her wedding prep for a meeting later with Vanessa, Alex Vargas shows up and offers to exchange some dirt. He's got dirt on Susan Ross, and he wants dirt from Olivia on Edison Davis. So, yep. Mellie goes on the Gettysburger test. You know, when they mentioned this, I was like, the first thing popped, this is not going to turn out well.
No.
Because...
Tony, you know, the first thing you thought of was papas fritas. We know your love for the fried.
Yes, I do. But in regards to Mellie, though, I didn't think this was going to turn out well at all because, you know, Mellie's a lot of things, and one of them, the things she is a snob.
Yes.
You know? What was that, man? What was that?
What?
What the hell was that, man? What was?
It just tickled me, man. I don't know.
He was amused by it.
Oh, okay. All right, man. All right. So Mellie sits at a booth that's being occupied by a family, and when she discussed this with Olivia before she went to the restaurant, she says, "What if this happens? The booth that you want me to sit at? What if somebody's sitting there?" She goes, "That'd be even better. Sit with this family and bond with them and stuff like that." And they asked her about, because she said she goes to Gettysburger all the time. They said, which location? Mm-hmm. She thought about it for a minute. And she mentioned it. She nailed it.
Yep.
And then she says, we stop there every Sunday after church.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, hell, here we go. Everybody knows that Gettysburger is closed on Sunday.
That location is.
It's like Chick-fil-A.
What is that about?
Gettysburger don't like gays. We're closed on Sunday like Chick-fil-A.
Oh, damn.
Well, that's like she had the John Kasich moment, up in New York eating pizza with a fork. Come on, man.
Well,
you fold that joint up and eat it.
Yep.
She should have said, when they asked her what location, she said, oh, the one on Florissant.
Fluorescent.
That would have thrown everybody up. Huh?
What?
The
fluorescent. What?
Yeah,
But when I gave her more credit than I should have because I thought when they said everybody knows Gettysburger's closed on Sunday, I thought she was going to come back with, yeah, but we're the first family. They open up for us.
Very good.
You see, I thought that's what she was going to come back with, but
right.
Yo, Tony, when you and Mellie escape in your make-believe life, that's going to be a good one.
That's how it's going to work out, yep.
Cyrus tells Frankie and Alex that Edison Davis running for president, but they already know. Alex already found out and told Frankie, and Cyrus tries to he was trying to flex his muscle as the political strategist, and it was a fail. Because he got housed on the information, man. Susan asks David if he's cheating on her, and David says no. And he explains it away like a true player does, man. Yeah. But she don't believe him. No. And
we don't.
Well, she wanted to believe him.
She wanted to.
She wanted to, but she knew better. Her gut was telling her this is some BS, Geraldo.
Much like I am.
She has a prominent gut. So.
Yeah.
Much like I am, because Tony called him a true player, and I'm like, David? Really? A true player?
He was explaining it like a player does. Come on, man. I love you. I blank her, but I make love to you.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, yeah. Well, she's the one he makes love to. That's the other part of his problem.
Yeah, because the other one, he's... well, Yeah, Olivia goes to see Eli, and she tells him about Alex Vargas's visit, and she asks if she should take the Susan Ross dirt since Mellie's Gettysburger fiasco has kind of like turned the tables on her, and she's asking for Eli's blessing to give Edison Davis some dirt. And Eli explains to her why you should not do that, not knowing what Eli's motive is for telling Olivia you should not give up dirt on Edison Davis.
Tony, that was very succinct.
Vanessa tells Quinn that the NSA did a full background check on her. They did a financial check, and there goes the red flag. Boom. Because the NSA doesn't do financial checks. Yeah.
And that's what we also learned, that what it's like when you got enough money that you don't know is missing. That's when that's when you balling.
Yeah.
We all know
money gone, don't feel it.
Yep.
Right. We know when $1.20's missing. What the hell's going on?
We know when coupons are expiring.
Yeah,
man.
You know? So Secret Service Tom is trying to find some dirt on Edison, and he can't find any. And, he tells Cyrus, I can't find anything on him, man. And here comes another hint, because Tom tells Cyrus, you're gonna be here for a while, and Cyrus kind of like, yeah, man. And so dude starts to take his coat off, and it's like, what's going on here? What the hell? What is this? Is this something they're sliding in on us over here, man?
Huh? What?
Well, that's how it starts.
Meantime, Liz tells David to take his pants off because she's going to sit on his lap and move up and down until his eyes roll back in his head. That's what she said. That's what her mouth said.
Yeah, that's the kind of sentences you like to hear.
But David tells her, no, I'm ending it. Oof. And Liz says, you're leaving me for Susan's a Muppet.
Oh, damn.
Damn. Like, damn.
She's right.
Damn.
I thought she was going to say Cabbage Patch, but go ahead, yeah.
Didn't K. Michelle call Tamar a Muppet one time, and Tamar started crying? Remember that? You remember that? But she's a Muppet. She's not even one of the main Muppets. She's one of the ones in the back.
Did she cry or sing? It's not easy being green.
Well, sometimes when somebody cracks on you and there's a bit of truth to it, it does really hurt. I remember when Toss and Ted called me Uncle Fester. It was. I laughed on the outside, but on the inside I was like,
it hurt.
Oh man, I do look like Uncle Fester.
Oh damn. Oh man. Quinn tells Olivia that Jake and Eli are using Vanessa for her finances. Jake is using Vanessa's finances to fund a super PAC. For who, though? The answer would be Edison Davis. You all right, man?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was just concerned about.
Oh.
I was thinking about her fine super PAC.
Oh, okay.
That's what Jay called it when they got together later on that night.
Olivia goes to see Edison to warn him about her father. And he knows about Eli already, but he's thirsty. He's already had a taste. And she says, you're getting into bed with a monster. And Edison says, correction, I'm getting into bed with a monster's father.
Ooh, you go ahead. Go, Edison.
Ooh, man. I had to put a sweater on after that, man, because that was cold.
That was cold. But he wouldn't say that around Eli if you... You're strong right now, brother.
Fitz and Susan have a heart-to-heart. And she asks Fitz, why did you cheat on your wife? Fitz says, if you feel like he's cheating with what's going on in your life, then he probably is.
Don't listen, ladies. Ladies, listen like, really? No, don't listen.
Jake and Vanessa are out to dinner, and he gets a text, and he heads out into the bathroom area. And Olivia's there waiting for him. And she takes him into the women's room, and she locks the door, and she starts to seduce him and asks if Vanessa knows about the super PAC. And Olivia Pope tells Jake, nobody will ever ride you like I do. They had to take the sweater off because it got hot.
Tony almost caught the flu on this.
I'm telling you, man. Olivia tells Jake to tell her father that she will win, and then she leaves. She leaves him right there with his pants unbuttoned with a boner.
Yes, blue ball central.
Man, nobody will ever ride you like I do.
That's dope.
All right.
Stop talking about it and be about it.
Just before the debate.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe it. Just before the debate, Susan breaks up with David. And, she tells Liz, because she has no idea that the other woman was Liz.
Yes.
And so she's crying. And then, I didn't think Liz had a sentimental bone in her body.
Barely.
I didn't even know she had bones in her body. But, that's just a whole other thing.
She carries them with her, though. In the drawer.
Bag of bones.
Olivia tells Mellie, you know what? Go out there and do your best.
That was real encouraging.
That's all she had. That's all she had, man.
Yeah, but okay, guys. But she meant be yourself, be you. Okay?
Yeah, but you're my campaign manager.
No.
Where the debate's getting ready to start, and you just tell me to go out there and do my best. That's all you got?
Well,
after the Gettysburger fiasco,
because she realized changing her was a bad message. Go out there, be your authentic self. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because this other stuff we're trying ain't working. Is that what you mean?
Yes, it's failing miserably. So just go out there and just be you, and we'll fix all the damage you cause afterwards.
All right. Well, Olivia and Alex exchanged that dirt. They exchanged envelopes. So we'll have to find out what that's all about. Now, finally, at the end, the debate's getting ready to start. The candidates are introduced. They said at the beginning, whoever's leading in the polls will get the middle slot. And in this debate, that middle slot belonged to Hollis Doyle. Mm-hmm. So that's how the episode ends. So there you go. That's the episode. Pencils down.
So Donald Trump has been yet a blessing to
Shondaland.
Yes, because man, that kind of adds a great character and a couple extra twists, huh?
Yeah. Although,
yeah,
well, Hollis has been around for a minute. I mean, I think they incorporated.
Yeah.
The Trump, he's been the same guy.
Yeah.
The same kind of cantankerous guy.
They've incorporated the Trumpisms, Troy.
Now that we're in election season, now it makes sense that Hollis is a candidate, and they're kind of playing off of some of the Trumpisms, I guess.
And I can't think of the guy who plays Hollis Doyle, but he's really doing a great job with that. I mean, he is. He's getting it. He's getting it in, man. I mean, just some of the stuff that he has said, man, is like, wow, this is crazy.
That's the chain.
Yep. So that's the episode of Pencils Down. I think this is the one. Was this the one directed by Debbie Allen? Or Regina King directed an episode. Maybe this was the Regina King episode.
I don't remember seeing a dance sequence, Tony.
I love it.
All
there were no jazz hands or anything.
Nothing like that, huh? Yeah. So there you go. Anyway, if you could share this episode, that'd be great. If you give it a thumbs up, that would be also awesome. All right. And want to leave a comment, please do.
Yeah.
If we don't like it, we'll delete it.
Why not? You're here now. Might as well say
something. Anyway, in New York City is Mark Clark. Hopefully, the hamster is on back order. So hopefully the video hamster will be back. We get video of Mark very soon. So Troy Johnson's in Washington, D.C. I'm Tony Scott in Dallas. Thanks for watching Men on Scandal, and we'll see you later.